Stop.
Oh, please, you don't have anything I haven't seen before.
Mom, would you turn around, please?
Or my mom
Both of you?
will shoot.
Your mom witnessed a murder.
You witnessed a murder?
Get it! We're gonna nail those turkeys.
Oh, come on, Gwen. She's supposed to go back Monday.
Watch out!
Look, you can already see he's gonna have very nice equipment.
Would you like me to drive?
No!
It's gonna be so clean and shiny. He's gonna have the cleanest gun at the precinct.
I'd say she loves you, Joe.
No, my son's is much bigger.
Mom!
Sylvester Stallone
Put a machine gun off the back of a van?
and Estelle Getty.
I wanted it to be a surprise.
It is!
Stop.
Or my mom will shoot!
By the way, girls, Joe is still single.
Officer, secure that megaphone!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new episode of Ballbuster Video. We're deep in the thralls of Stallone September.
God damn it.
We just reviewed Cobra, the 1986 classic.
Which I'm thinking is going to be the better of the ones we have to
Pump the brakes here.
All right.
I think we have a fan of the movie we saw this week, which
Oh,
was...
right, of course. The
Stop.
Airbud guy.
Yeah.
Don't ever bring Airbud into a conversation that's not about Airbud.
Well, this one, in my opinion, was worse than Airbud.
You're goddamn right. Everything's worse than Airbud.
We saw this week.
Don't make me go
Is
back
Mountain
through.
Monsters worse than Airbud?
No, there's two shows on TV that I enjoy more than Airbud. One is, of course, Mountain Monsters, and the other one is Ancient Aliens.
Okay.
Ancient Aliens is starting to grow
I
on
can
me.
completely
Ancient
understand.
Aliens is...
I can completely understand that.
13 seasons. It's got like 13 seasons
They
of this
still
shit.
get that fucking guy with the crazy ass hair for every season.
Giorgio.
Oh my lord! Just a very quick aside, and I'm sorry to do this so.
No,
early.
go
It's
ahead.
all right.
This is just Ballbuster Video. Screw the intro. Go on.
We'll tell you who's all here after this.
I think they know already.
Yeah.
The last Friday, and I'm sure that I can get agreement with Fred here, was quite possibly one of the greatest hours of TV history. They were talking about underwater aliens that came from outer space, and
Yes, I'm aware of this existing, yes.
and there are two specific moments. No,
You gonna be okay over there?
Three specific moments. One was these like reptilian bowl-cutted lizard demons in Japan that they have to carry water on their head or they die, and they have bowl cuts, literal bowl cuts.
Okay.
And apparently, Grindcast does have a Japanese audience. Maybe some of the audience will know what these creatures are, because apparently they're very
You
popular.
talking about Kappa? The turtle creatures that have like a recessed
That's
like
it.
hole, like
And they
dip
carry
in their head,
and they
Yeah.
carry the bowl.
and they live in the streams.
Mhm.
And they take small
There it
children
is.
down into the streams
that
with them.
that is it.
Yep,
Oh,
Kappa
sure.
demons.
Yeah.
Oh, my life has just taken a serious left turn. Number two was this guy's eyewitness account of the Loch Ness Monster
This is the
on his
one.
porch
This is the one that
disappearing
gets
into
me.
a portal.
This guy. All right. Let me set.
Did he come out of the, like, did he hover out of the lake and disappear to the
no,
sky? Like,
let me-
that's what I'm
Fred, go.
picturing.
Yeah. Let me set the stage for
It's
this
like a
one.
fucking,
'Cause
like
this is
the
the greatest-
Flying Dutchman's ghost flying into the air. and disappear.
This is the greatest. This is my favorite moment ever in the history of Mountain Ancient Aliens. Redneck is in his bed sleeping. Wakes up, all right, and goes out into his front porch, which I didn't know trailers had front porches, but he goes out into his front
If you
porch.
build one,
No, this like
you will stoop.
this like amazing huge mansion too, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like
it was
this. I mean,
That's how they depicted it, but in reality,
It
this
was a
guy,
single wide.
yeah,
He's
this
coming
guy,
out of a fucking aero camper.
yeah, but he comes out in his
Oh, he's
front porch, and there's this poorly computer generated Loch Ness monster just like walking on its fins on the front porch, and it's like,
Wait, what? You mean he's on dry land?
yeah, he's walking on his fins on front.
Like hind fin.
Yeah, he's walking on with his other two fins flat. And you just see this portal, and this portal.
This portal looks like it was drawn by a 3-year-old that just found out
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
And this is like the Chihuahua of Loch Ness monsters. It's not a full-size Loch Ness monster. It's like a 5 foot, 6 foot Loch Ness.
Here I'm picturing like a fucking 10-story tall monster just on this guy's porch, and the porch can bear the weight of this creature.
But it stares at him, sees him, gets scared, and jumps into the portal, and waddles over and leaps into the portal.
It seriously spins around into the portal like it was out of a fucking 80s sci-fi movie.
Then they cut to one of these ancient. They cut to one of these ancient.
But this shit's on the History Channel,
Yeah,
right?
it's on the History Channel. Which don't
credibility
get me
they have left.
as a history buff. Don't get me started on the history.
Yeah, I
Channel.
got you.
Yeah, but
We got to get through this because we do actually have to review a movie.
but they cut to one of these ancient astronaut theorists who's got the open shirt with no t-shirt underneath, and he's got a gold necklace with the Egyptian sign, like Egyptian symbol,
right,
like on his chest.
Oh fuck!
And he's like, who can doubt that the Loch Ness monster travels in portals? That's why he goes from Loch Ness to other bodies of water. Now, okay, the theory alone that the Loch Ness monster is living in a body of water in Scotland, jumps in a portal, all right, and goes to another body of water is crazy enough.
Well, in all seriousness, just the idea of there being a prehistoric monster that's living in a lake on its own is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
but there's more.
But the fact that he jumps in the portal,
standing up,
to old Cletus the Slapjawed Yokel's front porch in Helena, Arkansas, and dances around on there before hopping back in the portal and heading back
to fucking Scotland.
Back to Scotland.
I mean, it was like he seriously took a wrong turn. He was like, oh, pardon me.
Yeah.
Damn Google Maps.
It's fucking Bugs Bunny popping out of the ground.
Yeah.
Took a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
Oh, my Lord.
But
back to Scotland.
I can go on for days about ancient aliens. Fantastic TV
So the movie we watched this week was...
You got Matt, Fred, and Cody.
Yes.
What did we watch, Fred?
We watched Stop, or My Mom Will Shoot, which, to be honest with you, based off this film we watched this week, the last 5 minutes of discussion were more entertaining than hour and a half of Sylvester Stallone.
The
and
beginning
Estelle
discussion of this podcast was more interesting than that whole movie.
Well, first things first, I do have to give a disclaimer that my review may not be 100% accurate because I watch it on YouTube because I'm too damn cheap to pay the $2.99 to get the full version, and it's cropped approximately 5% on each side.
So I would have paid the $2.99 for the rental fee, but I also ran out of time to give a shit because I had to watch this before you guys picked me up today.
Yeah.
Because it was the only open time I had, and I'm just like, please God, let this be on YouTube. And I'm like, excellent.
Yeah. I would definitely, I would do anything and everything not to pay the $2.99 to see this movie.
Yeah.
This movie's not worth $2.99 at all.
So, my review may be different than the other two.
I just want to go
saw a
to
different movie.
favorite moment.
Oh, when he's in the diaper and he's yelling when he's having a dream. Yeah, he's having a dream where his mother. Okay, first off, it is the relationship him and his mother have is extremely weird. All right,
Yeah.
I've never met a mother that's that,
Overbearing.
Yeah, overbearing, and
well, it wouldn't be funny if she wasn't.
oh yeah, she's got to be weirdly and oddly overbearing. But
who is the mother?
Estelle Getty.
All right, I think we need to get that out there in the open. What is she famous for?
The Golden Girls.
All right.
There you go.
She wasn't B. Arthur. She wasn't.
Yeah, this was before
Betty
she
White.
deteriorated into the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah.
Then she died.
Yeah. She's
dead.
Yeah, she's
dead now.
She's in the film
She's
before she kicked the bucket. She was in this film, and
or was she?
Yeah,
because there's a few parts of the movie where I literally thought she was dead.
But Stallone's having this nightmare where he's in a diaper. All right, at a cop shootout. He's in a diaper, and his mom comes walking around the corner. She's like, "We have to change your diaper. You did a duty." And with the same cadence that he has at the end of Rocky Balboa, where he's yelling for Adrian, he's going, "Adrian!" He's going, "You don't touch my duty! You don't touch my duty! No diaper, no duty!" She's like, "But we have to change your diaper, no duty!" He's just yelling.
Don't engage me.
It seems like that's the only scene he actually cared about in the whole film. Because the rest of the movie is just like...
I loved when he got so upset about the other cop talking badly about his mom that he gave the guy a swirly in the bathroom of the police station.
My favorite...
And got away with it just because he's doing the lieutenant of the station.
My favorite was the car chase.
Oh yes, this car chase is great. She's driving the car
because of the obvious stunt double. When they zoom in,
it's
a black guy.
Yeah, wearing a red wig.
It's a black guy. The stunt double. Because because I was not watching this by myself. So if I was gonna suffer, I made my wife actually suffer. And she's
a trooper.
Yeah, she didn't really have a choice. I kind of commandeered the TV. And she was like, I don't think that's a Still Getty. And I was like, no, babe, that's a black guy. and
they did a little bit better in that scene in the end when she's driving the van, like, into the airport.
Yes.
Because you see, like, it's a white person. You know it's not her at all, though, because it's like, it looks like a young kid, like the guy who was, like, operating the boom mic or something. Like, put that fucking wig on, drive that van into the shot. Wear these glasses.
But, like, that was my favorite. Because that was a solid 3-minute chase.
Yeah. Every cutscene to the car going by, you're just like, there it is. Yeah. Fucking Mr. T.
That is a black man. Not a Still Getty. Quite different. So, that was my favorite part.
I missed the black guy, and I watched it Blu-ray.
Plus, it was the best chase ever, because it ends with them driving the car straight into a dumpster. Yeah. Like a fucking trash compacting, like...
Yeah.
It ended... but the funniest thing is that as soon as I found it, this isn't, my first time watching this movie. I'll be the first one to admit.
Your first rodeo?
Nope. Not the first time I grabbed the bull by the horns. But my wife didn't even know what this movie was. And I was like, you don't know Stop or My Mom Will Shoot? And she's like, no. I'm like, well, you're not cultured.
She had a protective childhood.
But on another quick aside, a friend of ours, Bill, was talking to me today.
Bill, the man who discovered the sexting messages
of Willie.
Willie. Okay.
Yes. And
who listens to the show?
He was like,
"Thank you, Bill."
Like, I'm probably going to watch a movie with my daughter today. And I was like, well, you should teach her a life lesson and have her watch Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. Wait a second, this will make sense.
Teach her that reading is more entertaining than movies by having her read Stop or watch Stop or My
Not quite. Not quite. So, of course, he goes, well, what exactly are you talking about? I was like, the only reason why Stallone did this movie was because Arnold was talking to people saying he was going to do it. So Stallone jumped in. I was like, it's a lesson of not paying attention to your rivals and selling yourself out. A good life lesson. So I would like you to take back your thoughts, and I actually made this full circle. Yeah. And the more you know.
That fucking star in the rainbow.
That is true. I read it. I read that in an article, and I also saw it when Stallone was making the rounds for the Expendables 3. He went on Jimmy Fallon, and he told the story how Stallone was... His agent went to him and said, here's a script for Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. And Stallone read it and said, this is shit. And his agent said, well, if you don't take it, Arnold is. Arnold's about to take it. And you should take this movie. And he said, well, if Arnold's going to take it, then I better do it.
Yeah.
He did that. Always listen to the manager.
Yeah, he did that. Arnold ended up doing Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah. Arnold won anyway.
Your favorite scene, Matt?
Oh, I said it.
Oh, this.
Yeah, the swirly in the cop bathroom.
All right.
And another quick aside of the backstory. So Still Getty was adamantly against doing this movie. She was adamantly against doing this movie.
She had such a ton of work heading her way.
She was like,
the bill was full.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm not doing this movie if there's any guns in it. Well, shocking by the title, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. Not,
you might be holding a gun.
You're likely holding a gun. So these guys lied to her and said that there were no guns involved. And she's a senior citizen. She's old and she's dead. But, so she signed up for it. And what do you know? There was a gun involved. And I guess she was pot committed at that stage.
Yeah.
and she's 6 feet under.
There's like
now.
two main scenes where she's holding a gun
Yeah.
and she buys the illegal Uzi
Yeah, the illegal-
and then shoots the guy with a magnum at the end.
The
That's
illegal
my
Uzi.
second favorite part of the movie was when she witnessed a murder and then lied to the police.
So she could then later tell her son so he could get a promotion.
A man died there, Estelle Getty. You might want to tell the cops what you saw.
And I was like, yeah, she's just like looking down the alleyway. There's just a guy dead on the ground. She's like, oh, and then just like walks away.
I
It's
remember.
like she was just like there, witnessed that whole thing. Which I love. There's like, it made me laugh too, because there's like a part where like when they're driving away, like they're going down the alley, you can see like her poke out like around the corner of the house like once or twice, and then like go back real quick, because I don't think she was actually supposed to be in the shot. Because you just see this like fucking red afroed old lady just like, oh.
I think I know what. But I'll say this: you want to hear a story? Back when I was,
I
in
love to
second,
hear a story.
Back when I was in second grade,
We have time.
yeah,
Tons of time. 14 hours, in fact.
I'm not sleeping well tonight.
Well, who is? I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be like a kid, like on Christmas Eve, waiting for.
This is like Christmas Eve of a PlayStation 1 and Super Nintendo.
It's like a fucking
Came
redneck
out-
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Came out on the same day, and you just found out that your parents are selling the single wide trailer and you're moving into an actual home.
Yes.
Like all those combined.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's a great. I'm so excited. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. But anyway, when I was in second grade, I got a good report card. And back when I was in elementary school, whenever I got a good report card, my parents would take me to get like either a pizza or some sort of like fancy.
Right.
Fancy is the wrong word. Fast food or something, because I was a kid. I was a kid.
You get a treat.
Yeah. And they would take me to Blockbuster to get a movie. Okay? And I remember going to Blockbuster. I got my good report card. All right? Me and my sister got Pizza Hut pizza. And then I remember walking into Blockbuster happy as all could be. All right? And the movie Hook is all out. Okay?
Your weekend is done.
But taking up a whole wall
Stop or my mom.
of the Blockbuster store is Stop or My Mom for Shoot. A whole wall, seven, what do you call them? Shelves. Yeah. 7 shelves full, each cover with 3 VHS tapes behind it. Not one taken. And my dad goes, because Sylvester Stallone's in this, and there's plenty of copies of this left. Let's get this. And I'm kind of like,
And now that's why your dad has gastrointestinal problems.
Which is a true story. He does have
Full circle karma.
We are making everything make sense.
But I remember going and finding. I remember grabbing Predator 2 and saying, I want to watch this one. My dad's like, no, your sister can't watch that.
It's a tough call. I don't know which one's better.
I remember trying to find anything and everything. I was like, I want to watch this one. No, you got to watch it with your sister. My dad goes, well, if Hook's all out, you're getting this. And he finally grabbed.
You had no choice.
Yeah. I couldn't watch Predator 2. I couldn't watch. Oh God, what was the
Did
other
you at
one?
least get to pick the topping on your pizza?
Oh yeah, it was, me and my sister were
Oh,
both.
there you go. You got half a win.
And it was when Stuffed Crust came out for the first time, so we got Stuffed
There you
Crust.
go. You had your
With-
stuffed crust and your Crystal Pepsi
Yeah.
and your Stop or My Mom will shoot.
Such a fine time.
Crystal Pepsi,
It's a great time to be alive.
which,
God bless America.
if you listened, I believe last week's Grinded Word
Yeah.
or Grindcast,
Grindcast.
I want to say this: I was a fan of Surge, and I was a fan of Crystal Pepsi, and I support both of them coming back in full force.
Well, you know, that's...
well, just to touch on Grindcast, we do need an Ancient Aliens Grindcast.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, you can always make sure you put them in the request topics with Jason here. He likes to get involved in in-depth discussions
About Ancient Aliens.
About Ancient Aliens. He loves the mountain monster discussions.
No, he sure does.
Yes.
Sure does.
But,
I need a break from Mountain Monsters. Request for a week.
all right, I will give you, well,
Legitimate.
Matt, it can't be this week. We're visiting the man, the myth, the legend. Of course, I'm going to put
God
the
knows if things work out, he might be on next week's show.
God, I am. If you do anything for me in my life, God,
I just got a brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. I'm going to say it right here on the air.
Okay.
Go on.
Go for it.
We've tried the Loot Crate.
Okay, yeah.
Let's replace Loot Crate with an autographed picture of John Trapper Tease.
I think we'll get as many people participating in that as the Loot Crate
I
one.
can hear the people. I can hear the people out there getting excited.
Question for you. Will this be more popular than a $199 40-inch TV on Black Friday at Walmart? So popular that people are willing to murder and stomp on
So
people.
you're saying this could be our Black Friday?
Yes, what we do is we tomorrow I'll pay him for the extra autograph. I'll say, Trapper, can you sign this to the audience member of Grindcast and Miserable Movie Mafia Ballbuster Video? And he'll sign it, howl at me, you son of a bitch, howl. Sign John Trapper Trees. We take it, I will frame it.
So you're going to frame 2 pictures?
Yeah, I'm going to frame that.
So can I win this?
If you get multitudes of people to
mention you, you can win it.
No, because I do have space there, because we have a wedding photo that we can easily move off of the wall and put that fine mug of Trapper up there.
Well, it's a great idea. We'll do it.
Yes.
So we got to still talk about this.
All right.
We've done everything but.
Let's
We're
wrap.
very sidetracked.
What time are we at here?
We're at 20 minutes.
Let's wrap this. Let's wrap this
Stop
shindig
or my
up.
mom will shoot.
Stop or my mom.
We really did not review the movie whatsoever.
Well, look.
Everything but.
Yeah, here's what you need to know about Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. All right, it's Sylvester Stallone, Estelle Getty from the early '90s when Sylvester Stallone was making movies like Lockdown, where he with that's one you guys don't even know about.
No, don't even know
Lockdown,
about.
Tango and Cash. Lockdown was.
Oh, I know Tango and Cash.
Yes, Tango and Cash.
Fantastic.
Daylight.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Judge Dredd. So this movie is horrendous. Like I said, I remember getting a good report card, going home, watching the movie, and feeling and like crying. I was in 2nd grade and crying and telling and like yelling at my dad, saying like, "You made me watch this movie. I hope you get gas." Telling him, and my sister hated it too. She was in kindergarten. My sister hated it too. She was like, "This movie stinks." We were both yelling. I was like, I remember telling my mom and dad, "There's no point in getting good report cards because all we get is shit."
So this movie effectively kind of ruined your life.
Ruined my.
You didn't even care about stuffed crust pizza that day.
Yeah, I was so pissed because I remember going to him and saying, "Can I get Predator 2?" No, your sister can't. Your sister can't watch that. There was a whole bunch of them. I think Terminator 2 was one I brought. Can I get Terminator 2? No, you can't get that. Your sister can't watch that.
Right.
So it was Stop or My Mom Will.
I do love how this movie ends. It ends so perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Because they just have like he's sending his mom back home. They're having like their happy goodbyes and everything. And it was like, I recognize that guy from America's Most Wanted. And he chases the guy down, and then she's just like, "See, you should always listen to your mother." And he just kind of does like that.
Oh,
and then that's how the movie ends.
Yes.
Like on a still frame of him, like,
yeah, like shrugging his shoulders.
Can you believe this shit?
Yeah.
What did I get myself into?
Yeah.
My crazy mom. Which I wonder, was he sending her home or sending her to a home?
He was sending her back home.
Because
the time was up for whatever was going on at her home that she couldn't go back for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And what was the deal with the fucking pineapples?
I don't know. They don't go in. It's just
Pineapple chunks taste different in cans where she lived than they do in California.
Yeah, I guess that was supposed to be the joke.
So why was it Stop or My Mom Will Shoot, or Stop and Please Shoot My Mom?
I don't know. I'll tell you this much: the movie Baby Geniuses had more funny moments than this film.
I
also feel like, but I think it had.
That is a separate discussion.
So, round table, what do you give it?
God Almighty! I give this movie a solid 1.2.
1.2
out of 10.
All right, so to carry on with my theme,
I give it 1 slice of stuffed crust pizza out of 6.
No, I give it a quarter slice of stuffed crust.
In terms of going to see John Trapper Tice tomorrow, and if you have heard of the Grindcast episode "Mountain Monsters and the Men Who Love Them," I went through a top 10 list of the best moments of Mountain Monsters history.
Okay.
In one of the
You're ending this the same way. It's like,
one of the honorable mentions was Wild Bill's drawing of the Snallygaster. It ranks at about the drawing of Wild Bill Snallygaster.
Yeah,
So if I had to give it a number, I would say, since it's an honorable mention, it's the second honorable mention out of 10, a -2 out of 10.
negative. We're going into
Negatives.
negative numbers.
We're going into a negative area.
Congratulations, Cody. You have given the first negative number ever.
I have broken math.
Yeah.
I surprisingly am going to give this a 4 out of 10 because the single fact that I had not laughed so goddamn much watching a movie since The Visit.
Yes.
Because of how bad it was. Like, when he just gets into screaming argument fits with his mom in his house, like, when he goes down the list of things that she can't do while being there, and she's like, but Joseph's like, Ma, no, listen!
You're like,
Number 12, Ma, you don't tell me shit!
which is funny, because if he would like, do that now, he would be in jail for, like, domestic violence.
Yeah.
I also love how his mom is so bad to him that it caused a person that was going to commit suicide over getting in an argument with his mom to realize he doesn't have it anywhere near as bad and walks off the ledge. Like, goes back into the building.
I need to change my score.
stops from committing suicide. Stallone is stuck up on the ledge, screaming down to his mom, and the news is like, this man's going to kill himself.
And I remember what I said 20 minutes ago about the black stuntman for Still Getty.
Which is, I laughed
And
that
I
whole
will
fucking
give this-
chase scene.
And I will give this moment on the Mountain Monsters top 10, Sheep Squatch, Pissing, and Trapper Die. Perfect 10 out of 10. We have come full circle.
All right. Well,
there we go.
That's
from a -2 to a 10.
We were.
Math.
If you can't tell, we're all excited this episode because tomorrow we're seeing John Trapper tease. So we might have gotten a little off track, but that is our grades.
Yeah.
For Stop Where My Mom Will Shoot. Now next week, our next episode, our final episode of Ballbuster video for September.
Yes.
I think we both want to do this because we're going to get into some in-depth discussion about how this relates to today.
Right.
Demolition Man.
Yes.
So Demolition Man will be our next episode.
Can't wait.
If you want to check out our my written movie reviews, please feel free to check out miserablemoviemafia.wordpress.com.
Yep.
Matt puts his up at grindcast.com.
Grindedword.com.
Grindedword.com.
One of these days you will get that right.
Yeah, well, I'm
Word
sorry.
is writing. Cast is speaking.
Okay. Now, the Grindcast.
Thank you.
The Grindcast podcast comes out every Monday and Friday. You can check that out. Go ahead, Matt. You're better at this than me. Please.
You can check out the podcast, all of the podcasts at grindcast.libsyn.com.
iTunes.
iTunes, yep. You can check it out on iTunes. You can like Fred's Facebook page.
Yes.
You can like my Facebook page as well. Grindedword.com on Facebook and Miserable Movie Mafia on Facebook as well.
All right.
You can check out my YouTube channel as well.
Yes, the YouTube channel.
We have Let's Plays and all of the podcasts have videos. They go up there.
Yeah.
There you go.
And the still photo may be replaced with a picture of Trapper after tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
Please, just a side picture of him for a fucking hour.
Just definitely check out the Facebook page because I plan on putting.
Well, yeah, I plan on like updating like
Live
every
updating.
fucking couple minutes, maybe. Yeah. Well, maybe not that frequently, but I'm gonna. When I find interesting stuff, I take pictures. I'm gonna put it up. So
I got news for you. I might shut down Facebook because I'm going to be putting Trapper pictures up. I'm just going to...
You know, you can take video and put it up on there, too.
This phone has a burst function where it'll just burst 30 pictures at once.
God
I plan on doing that.
We're going to have so many people unfriend us.
Or more people friend us.
Yes.
Maybe. Who knows?
I'm going with the latter.
So
well, we'll find out. So, as always, thank you guys for listening, and we'll catch you all in the next episode.